If they can get this upset, then they're gonna, strike waves in the Rocket League scene.
Yeah, so far, Veritas, like none of these players were in the rival series last season, but a lot of people have been talking this team up. And this is definitely one of those teams you expect to see make it to the rival series for season number 5. And let's see if they can make some waves at Dreamhack. And we'll start it off here right away versus Fnatic.
There we go. On the blue side, we have Veritas, Alex, Nexo, and Tigray. On the orange side, just as we've seen them before on the stream, in the winner's bracket, Maestro, Siki, and Snasky for Fnatic. Another best of 5. And this one is for the lower semifinal, yes. So still...
Yeah, we're 3 games away from deciding who makes it. So whoever wins the series will have to win 2 more series after this to make it.
Starting things off, 30 seconds in. Siki in the midfield. And Tiger. Is it Tiger or Tigray? Oh, Maestro.
Doesn't matter because Maestro is just going to plaster Tigray's name right on the front of the screen. And again, Maestro, like, we've seen some questionable plays from him today, and it looks like it's continuing. A blazing own goal, as Wavefunk would say. And here we go, 1-0, 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Ouch. Not a good start for Fnatic. Scoring the goal for Veritas. Tigray barreling past the ball. Maestro has it under control. Passes it over to Siki, but the pass gets intercepted by Nexo. Snasky getting it both over Alex and Nexo. Now in the corner, trying to get a handle on that ball, but Nexo has enough time to rotate back and clear that away. Tigray now in the air. Maestro with an angle shot. Alex has no problem saving that one. Gonna follow it through. Go for the counter play. Here's the backboard hit. Not gonna attempt the double tap. Nexo for the follow-up shot, but that did not have enough speed on it. So no big problems for Fnatic from saving that one. Nexo taking the opportunity away from Snasky. Shoot there. Maestro wants to keep it on the blue half of the field. And Tigray actually just losing control of the ball, leaving it over to Siki, who then gets blown up by Nexo. Alex once more forced to save. Maestro's going to get another follow-up shot, but again, Nexo already got himself the Savior badge. Great defensive showing.
Yeah, some great saves here. It was a pretty good shot by Snasky, but then Maestro had to try and read it off the ceiling extremely quickly, and he just read it a little bit off, so he got a bit of a weaker shot on the second attempt.
Tigray's going to prevent that backboard hit from happening. Snasky with a pass over to Siki. Now they get the hit. Maestro sneaking it past Nexo, but no follow-up ready to take on that ball. And here comes Tigray once again. This time he made it himself.
No help needed from Maestro this time. Instead, from Nexo, Tigray, and it looks like Siki just, for some reason, wanted to go into the corner as well. Maybe thought Snasky was going to get a touch and kind of over-rotated that ball. But Tigray, he beat out Snasky and, in turn, beat out Siki. Great bump there from Siki on that kickoff play. Very smart play there since he didn't get the touch. And again, Maestro just a little bit off on his shots, but I think that one was more because he had 0 boost.
So 2-0 Veritas after half of the time. Good start for them. Already made one upset happen and working hard on their second one, it seems. Fnatic, they've tried the passing plays, but none of them have really hit their mark. Veritas doing a good job at intercepting those passes when it counts. Making sure not to let Fnatic complete their game plan. And Snasky, Nexo, off of the backboard. Maestro back into the corner with Tigray, already waiting for it. Gets it past Snasky, gets it past Maestro as well. Here comes Siki, though. Can't get a good angle on that shot. Straight onto Alex, who gets the clear. Nexo's going to carry it back up front, and this is dangerous. Alex had the opportunity there. Not quite reacting fast enough. Fnatic have yet to get on the board, and the defense from Veritas has been pretty impenetrable so far. Triple commit on that ball. Dangerous stuff, but they did get the clear. So all is well. Minute and 20 seconds still. Fnatic have been trying over and over again to get those passing plays going. Here's one. Siki. Oh, and Alex stops it on the goal line. Nexo popping it up, and Alex coming in from the side and saving that one. Another huge defensive feat for Veritas.
And Alex just coming up with big save after big save. Veritas still hold on to a 2-goal lead. It seems like Fnatic just can't find it right now. So close a couple of times, but Fnatic, you're going to have to do better because Veritas, their defense is on point right now.
Absolutely crazy stuff that we've just seen in front of that blue net. Alex looking for another on Maestro. He puts it against the crossbar, and that's something that we are used to seeing from him earlier on today. His shots are just not on point today. Yeah,
he has 5 shots in this game alone, and of course 0 goals. So Maestro's got to find something here. Kind of a bad day or an off day for him from what we're used to seeing.
It's the backboard this one goes. Nexo doesn't get the opportunity to shoot. So Maestro takes it away from him. 15 seconds still remaining. Maestro doesn't get to that ball in time to make anything dangerous out of it. 10 seconds still remaining. Nexo drives up the wall. Comes down right in front of the net. Siki, all he can do is put it against the goalpost. And this is going to be game number 1 in favor of Veritas. We are seeing tons of mistakes being made by Fnatic.
And Siki there, he almost had a chance. He probably would have had to like pinch himself against the wall to get that goal in. It was a very awkward angle, but it could have led to at least one more kickoff attempt. But no, Veritas, the shutout, and only 4 shots to 13, but they get the win with some incredible plays from Alex on the defensive side. And don't count these guys out. They just beat Excel. They also played Guess Who earlier and lost 3 games to 1. So these guys are playing well versus the RLCS opponents.
Yeah.
And they want to make some waves. Like, they want that all-expense paid trip, I bet. Because, like, some of these other guys, like, they have orgs. Their orgs are probably going to send them anyway. But Veritas, you know, that's probably money out of their own pocket to somewhat of an extent. So this is a very important game for Veritas.
Grassroots community team, they're going to be very happy for that trip, indeed. And we've seen 13 shots coming out from Fnatic, 11 of which have been saved by Veritas. I just cannot overstate how amazing their defense was in this game. We've seen so many hard to pull off clutch saves from them. This game could have gone very, very differently if the defense hadn't been as on point as it was.
Here we go, game number 2, and let's see if the surprises keep coming for Veritas with this run. And once again, Siki looks like he's trying to bump the person on the kickoff, like if he can't get that neutral one, which is a very smart play. And it screwed up Alex just enough there, so they couldn't get a solid kickoff attempt. So great job by Siki. He's trying to be super aggressive on it, hoping that he can get the hit. But if he can't, he goes for the other defender or the offensive player on the other side of the kickoff, and it's been working pretty well for him.
Snash looking for that 1v1 play. T-Gray coming out at just the right time, catching that ball up in the air. Ceiling hit as Maestro is stuck on the wall. Alex not getting the clear that he was looking for, allowing Siki to go back for another attempt. But T-Gray once more is on the spot and on point. Oh, and another one. That didn't quite count as a save, but if it had, that would have been his savior medal already. Not even a minute in. Here comes Alex. Bit of a slow shot, easy to save for Snasky. Counter attempt did not quite follow through from Veritas, and this one might be very dangerous. Alex can't save this one. Snasky scores a cross-field goal.
And eventually, the miracle saves will stop. Snasky just a surprise shot, very hard indeed, and off the ceiling. Great pass from Siki, great counter attack, and Alex just could not get back in time. And there we go. Finally, we have Fnatic on the board, and we'll see if they can keep up this momentum here. But Veritas, you know, don't count them out. They're only down 1 goal. There's still plenty of time in this game, and they would love to take game 2 to force 3 games in a row from Fnatic.
Here comes Alex with an opportunity, puts it against the crossbar. That's one you gotta land. He's gonna be biting himself for that one. Here comes Maestro. Pass over to Siki, not quite hitting its mark. T-Gray gets his hands on the ball. Passes over to Alex, who drives past it, looking for the rotation instead. Nexo, back pass to Alex, well played. But Snasky can get a wide cross-map clear. Nexo preventing the ball from emerging right in front of the net. And back to the orange side we go. Backboard hit. Is anyone there to pick up on it? Yes, there he is. Nexo is, and he does it. And they tie things up.
Here we go, Veritas. Again, Alex, great play there. Just great speed off that back wall. And Snasky's just caught in the back of the net. And Great shot from Nexo. Just keep that high. Just keep that elevated. Make it a lot harder to save. And like I just want to point out, Veritas, they are an esports org, like, but they're a much smaller org compared to Fnatic. So, you know, I'm just saying, still could be a lot more important for them than maybe a Fnatic roster.
Here comes Nexo with another chance. Ooh, Maestro.
Maestro getting there just in time, but Veritas, they want this for sure. They want to make waves in the Rocket League scene, and this is an exact way to do it.
To tie things up against Fnatic are already up 1 game. I mean, granted, they only effectively scored 1 game, one goal in the last game. But still, it's a good start for them into the series for sure. And keeping things tied up, they've gotten plenty of chances. And their defense is still doing quite well. They are up on Fnatic by 5 shots to 3. And they're making sure that all that pressure that they've built up just keeps on going, keeps on weighing on Fnatic. And here comes Nexo with another wide clear. Maestro kills the ball. Good pass into the center. Fantastically played. Tigre makes the goal. 2-1 for Veritas.
So an awkward play for Maestro. He was up just a little bit too far. Turns into a very light touch, and instead of shooting from Nexo, the ball was kind of drifting away from him a bit, so you're much better off just going for the pass so your teammate can get a much more powerful shot. And they finish it off right there with Tigre, and here we go, Veritas up 2-1. They're up 1 game in the series, looking for the upset, looking for a potential sweep, and that's over an RLCS team. Very exciting stuff.
Yep. That is definitely going to do a huge favor to their self-confidence.
And also seeding, too. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Seeding, too.
Yeah.
Minute and 30 seconds still remaining. They've got to carry that lead on through. Alex with another shot coming on from the angle. Off of the goalpost, and in it goes. 3-1.
Great pass up the wall. Again, we see Snasky just kind of chilling in net. And they're just making Snasky do nothing basically by playing it off the back wall. And here we go, 3 goals in a row for Veritas now. A commanding lead with only 1:20 left.
Cross map clear coming in from Maestro, caught by Nexo and Alex in a double commit. Nexo nicely getting that ball past Siki. To the corner now, Tigre keeping the pressure up. Snasky struggling to get the ball out of there. Good bump. Nexo is going to be able to get his hands on it, but gets blocked by Siki. Ball gets dunked out for the clear. And Tigre actually winning out that aerial challenge. Alex with a chance here. Tigre is on the wall. Can he make something happen there? Yes, he can.
He didn't have to touch it. Like, he forced an own goal here because everyone expected Tigre, I guess, to hit it. And Snasky with the own goal. Maestro had that ball. Very surprising that they went for that. Like, I don't know why Snasky actually challenged that. Like, you have to basically allow Tigre to beat you there. That's a really difficult shot, and you can't try and force that out like that. And instead, it's an own goal. The second own goal now from Fnatic in this series, and they're falling apart here versus Veritas.
A little bit. It's a 4-1 lead. They're going to be up 2-0 in the series. We might see a clean sweep here, and it's going to... No, it's not!
I'm not sure what happened there. Looked like a save from Nexo almost. It was a little strange, but...
And Tigre gets it back in front of the goal. There's number 5. Oh my goodness.
And all 3 of them are just chilling on the side of Fnatic, and they just can't do anything about it. Like, Nexo, great challenge there. Tigre over Snasky. Nexo trying to steal the goal, but Alex comes in and... Well, I guess Alex actually stole the goal. And Veritas is just making Fnatic look silly right now. And before I was talking about how the European talent is so consolidated at the top, but Veritas is making me eat my words right now, destroying Fnatic in Game 2.
And literally destroying them just now as well. The 2 out of 3 demolition right off of the kickoff. Veritas, they have smelt blood. And there they are, up 2-0 in the series with a 5-1 decisive win. We see 3 shots out of Fnatic, all throughout 5 minutes, against 12 from Veritas, only 3 of which Fnatic were actually able to save. Man, oh man, what is going on with Fnatic? They are really struggling here.
And plus, we saw Fnatic, they went 3-2 versus Flipside. It went all the way to 5 games. So Veritas, this is a very impressive win for them so far. See if they can close it out. But we did miss the upset earlier versus Excel. But I would say this is an even bigger upset versus Fnatic right now. And it could be a potential sweep. So Veritas is just getting hot at the right time. And this is what I was talking about. How important it was for Guess Who to beat Flipside in the upper final. We're going to start seeing these lower bracket teams get really hot.
Oh my god.
Like this right here. Tigray once again, another goal. And this is off the kickoff. Like Sicky just trying to clear it out. Alex, great touch out.
That was so
Snazzy and
beautiful.
Maestro, again, both kind of just pinned back on the goal line. Tigray, perfect placement as well to go right between Snazzy and Maestro. Veritas, a 1-goal lead already. And they are up 2-1. They can win it. I'm sorry, 2-0. They can win it here.
That was amazing. That was just a beautiful shot to start this game off with a bang. Veritas once more coming out strong right out of the gate. And they're just going to keep pushing their advantage. Fnatic, they just kind of look like headless chickens running around right now. They are really taken aback at the force that Veritas is showing here right now. Their trademark passing plays, we haven't seen any of those in the last game. We've seen attempts in the first game, but all of those were thwarted by an amazing Veritas defense. It just kind of looks like Fnatic are at their wits' end at this point.
And we see some really smart plays, like Tigray, right before he actually faked the pass, went for the shot, and beat the defender, but like unfortunately there was one more defender there.
And that's going to be another opportunity for Alex. Snazzy can just barely squeeze in between the ball and the net.
But this is all Veritas. Like, if you didn't know who was on who, like everyone would expect, oh, this is Fnatic on the blue side, Veritas on the orange, and this is what you expect. But Veritas is taking it to them. And it's not like they're stealing games. It's not like those games they won were not because they were playing well. They're playing much better than Fnatic right now.
Yeah, they certainly are. Had a little bit of help in game 1 from that own goal from Fnatic.
Sure, yeah.
And again in game 2, but at that point they didn't even need it anymore. They were already up by 2 goals. And they're just running away with it. They grabbed the torch and they are already far, far off.
You should have used the torch reference when we saw flame.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought of that.
Kind of messed up there. That would have been good. Oh,
well, I'll keep it in mind for next time.
Maybe we'll see him again. Who knows?
Perhaps. See Tigray with a cross map clear. Into the orange corner. Sneaky struggling to get the ball out of there. And Tigray with a sidewall. Snazzy is just going to stay there, not even make an attempt at getting at that ball. Blocks Alex from making a shot. Maestro gets taken out. And that's going to buy Veritas a lot of space. Where at halftime, Fnatic have the shot lead right now. So they're finally making some offensive attempts. But Maestro, once more, we've seen him barrel past the ball. Maestro is really having an off day today. There's really no explanation for this.
And again, it's a long off season. We haven't seen these guys in a really long time, so who knows? Maybe, you know, like this off season hasn't been going well for him. We don't really know. The last time we saw him, or at least the last time I saw him, was for the promotion tournament, which was what, 3 months ago at this point? So it's been a while.
Seems like the name Rusty would have been a bit more apt for him.
Rystro? I don't know.
Rustro.
Rustro, yeah, I guess. Something like that. We'll workshop it.
Yeah. With a brainstorming in the next break. But we're still at 4 shots from Fnatic, so since the last time I've pointed out their shot count, nothing has happened for them.
I mean, nothing's happened for the other side either.
Yeah, that's true.
It seems like a very slow
Oh, here
game.
comes Snazzy finally
The caster
getting
first.
Fnatic on the board.
It was slow until Alex, a little bit of a poor touch here, and then Tigray, not sure how to read it. Expected Maestro to actually hit it, I think, so he wanted to come back down on the ground. But Maestro, another miss. But that miss actually paid off for them. He might have been called off, or he didn't think he had a great shot, so he left it. Snazzy cleans it up. And now we're tied. 1-1, and Fnatic needs this win. They have to win 3 games in a row. So every goal matters so much for them.
Forced reverse sweep, no more safety nets. Backs against the wall. This is where it counts. I mean, even if they lose this, they're out of the tournament, but I mean, they're Fnatic. They have a huge $1 million organization behind them. So we will see them at Dreamhack, but still. If they can't win this game, then who knows if they'll actually make it onto the big stage in Dreamhack.
That's true. Like, this is a big momentum. Like, Dreamhack's, what, 2 weeks away at this point, so you want to be playing at your best right about now. And right now, Fnatic's not looking as good as Veritas.
Yep. 30 seconds still remaining. Tigray gets the ball past the defenders in the midfield. The backboard it goes. Alex doesn't quite get his hands on that one. Siki with another clear. Veritas kind of losing a bit of momentum in game number 3. They were much more crazy and much more explosive in the last game that we've watched.
Oh yeah, game 2 was their game, that's for sure. But now it's kind of settled down to about an even matchup. It looks like we're going to overtime, and it's golden goal. And if Veritas wins, they move on to the sweep. And Fnatic, to stay alive, they need to score here to make it down 1-2.
You can certainly see that all the practices paid off for Veritas. Tigray gets blown up by Maestro, so he's going to be missing for that attack. Alex up front all alone. They can make use of the respawn, keep the aggression up, because Tigray was going to respawn ready to defend. Next up, they're on the side of the field. Alex popping the ball up into the air. Snatsky is going to get that one.
Seen a lot of 50-50s to start this overtime. Looks like both teams don't want any passing plays to come out. And sometimes those 50-50s turn into passes themselves, but so far it's been very neutral at the start of this overtime.
Master and Snatsky just kind of bunched up on one spot. Alex sending it back over. Tigray on this side. Next up gets taken out, but Veritas in ball control right now. They can take advantage of that. Siki sending it back into the corner. Very slow, methodical overtime from both teams. They don't want to risk anything.
Oh no, the dunk!
It's an empty net! It's an empty net!
Snatsky leaves before the goalie is even scored. Fnatic is not happy about this at all. Maestro cheating up way too far. And Alex with the dunk. Put your 4-letter acronyms in chat. And there you go. Alex scoring the goal. And Veritas gets the sweep over Fnatic. And they move on. They are 2 series away from getting that qualifying spot. What a showing from them. And honestly, like Fnatic, they were so close versus Flipside, and then just didn't show up in this series. But watch out. We're going to be seeing a lot more of Alex, Tigray, and Nexo. So,
oh, yeah. Definitely. If they can keep...
yeah, watch it for the rival series. Like, those 4 teams in the rival series have to be a little bit scared of this team. Maybe hoping they don't qualify when that comes into play, probably later on in the year.
Yeah, I mean, after this performance, they've just taken out. They are a team that has never played RLRS. They've never played RLCS. They haven't been on any big events. They've just taken out an RLCS team in a 3-0 sweep. And that is an amazing performance, amazing feat. They are just on upset hill right now, and they are climbing it. They continue to climb it.
Yeah, we've seen them amazed in the Gfinity Elite series, so we've seen them get some practice there. And honestly, like a lot of teams, like even Method, like playing better, or at least getting that live experience. And if they can go to Dreamhack with all that live experience from Gfinity, who knows what could happen? It could be one of those teams to look out for on the spoiler alert. I will definitely be making sure to keep an eye on them if they do go to Dreamhack. Yeah. No matter who they play, because they just looked really, really strong versus Fnatic. And we will see them again shortly, but we're going to go to a break. Right now we have Envy versus Secret. They are still in the match. We don't have match results from that one. The API didn't pull it. It happens. So we're going to wait for that series to end, and then we'll get Veritas versus the winner of that series next. So we'll be back in a few. And, yeah, awesome showing.